Philippines, specifically in Iloilo, Badyangan is known for making tools like bolo, sifts, trowels, sickles, spades, and chisels. Badyangan is estimated to be 1 hour away from the city of Iloilo. Badyanganons celebrate the Pandayan Festival to honor their local backyard industries, namely the bolo making, loom weaving, and taho making. A number of Badyanganons are engaged in this backyard blacksmith industry, especially the men who mold the blade to be used for Bingawan bolos. A blacksmith or a panday is a person who creates objects from wrought iron or steel by forging the metal using tools to hammer, bend, and cut. One of the well-known barangay in the municipality of Badyangan is Bingawan, where the pandays or the blacksmiths can be found.
Ang binangon di naman ang nagsikat mo lang ang Badyangan siguro sa Pandaya ka ang Bingawan mo. Mas sikat pat na ang Bingawan sa Badyangan mo. Siguro sa binangon man ang binangon nagpasikat na doon. Kaya so nang sa akin nga pagkuan bilang kapitan niya, ang unang dalawa niya income ka Bingawan na kami sa binangon.
The residence of Manong Jerry Navita is where the blacksmiths are doing their work. His house is open to all the residents of the barangay, especially to his family members who are also blacksmiths. He said that they are helping each other in their community when it comes to blacksmithing.
Halimbawa, mga sinsyasan nga, hindi kami tanay manday kami, hindi ko manday kami din na. Ay, may kami kasi sa tawag nga pagpangabuhi, parihom lang sa kamandayan, ginaligan din kami. Good time ako ni Kaba. Hindi mo pang kaya pamanday nga brad, hindi mo matawag nga masulo mo kinahanglan may upot ka gid o may imaw ka sa pagubra.
The blacksmiths buy the raw material they call mulyi from the junk shop. The mulyi is any strip of scrap metal with different shapes that come from run-down vehicles, broken appliances, and the like. They buy them per kilo. One strip of iron metal is enough to make one binangon. They start the process of making the bolo by lighting a fire using charcoals. The women, usually the wives of the men blacksmiths, assist the men by pumping wooden sticks in 2 metal pipes to pump air into the furnace. They put the metal on fire to be heated. They wait for at least 30 minutes. After that, they take the metals with the use of tongs so that their hands will not be burned by the hot metals. They transfer it to a circular and hard metal. After that, the two people started to pound it with the use of hammer to remove the dirt until they come to their desired shape of bolo. It takes about 2 hours to pound the metals. Vicente Cañonero is also a blacksmith but specializes on making the wooden handle for the swords. He is 58 years old and he has been a blacksmith for almost 30 years. Mang Vicente is known to be resourceful. In making the wooden handle, or as they call it, the polo, he carves the wood so that it becomes easier to hold. Then, he wraps a portion of the wood with stainless steel which he made himself and bend it by heating it. John, who is 29 years old, is a son of Manong Vicente. He used to help his father in cleaning the binangon with the use of sapillo. He already graduated college with the help of his father and through the scholarship of their barangay captain, Captain Concepcion Calar. At this moment, he does not have his work yet, so he decided to make bolos as his temporary livelihood while waiting for a job opportunity that is in line with the course that he has taken in college. Making the scabbard is Mang Jerry's specialty. Scabbard is a container of the sword. He prefers to use gemadina wood because according to him, it is soft and easier to carve. The process of making the swords requires precision, patience, and love for doing the work. The month of August is the most lucrative month where the demands for bolos are extremely high because it is the harvest season. Most of the ordered bolos are sent to Mindanao, while the month of April and May are months that demands for the swords are really low. He has been making bolos for almost 25 years. They have been making bolos for so long that it became a family tradition. His mentor in the tradition was his own father, who trained him to become a renowned blacksmith. He also taught and passed on his talents and skills in making bolos to his family relatives. That is why the bolo making business is still evident in their family today.
Ti ang nabutang nanda sa history book nanda si Domingo Bulero mo lang, malara. Ang siya founded. Mo lang butang ng founded ka ng bolo making.
Mga dugi-dugi, mga year.
Mga lolo ginanda. Lolo ka lolo panda.
Tapos gin padayon lang sa.
Gin sunod na namo sa mga kuan ni. Dalin sa kamalaman namo. Irimaos na sa lagi din gawan. Kami tambor mo sunod. Ilam sa urihe nga kung may masunod pagkajak namo na.
Kaya ginado, ginapasa-pasa
ang tama-tamad na magtuon, di mo na ginapanday. Ang matamad ng eskila bla.
What makes their bolo making business different from any other sword makers in Bajangan is that they still use a di mano or manual process on making their swords. The di mano is a process where they do not use machinery in creating their swords. These swords, in return, are keener and precisely made compared to a machine-made sword. However, Manong Ernie Cañonero, 45 years old, is a blacksmith since he was 10 years old. He has been making bolos for 35 years now. At their house, just near the other blacksmiths, he is using an electric blower and electric sander, a tool used to sharpen the metal. He said that it is very accountable and fast to make binangons when using the electric machines that he has.
May kinalain, ang di mano, mas pulido ang di mano ka sa electric. Kung puro gidya di mano, pero depende, may electric tapos di mano mo mas madali tana ang may electric kag di manuon mo eh. Amura ang binta kag disbinta mo. Ti kung to na
madugay lang.
Dugay anda to. Ti akan bisan di manuon ko pa maure mo gitanda kanakan. Ti siguro na namian sa dai ti parehas sa amo ja ka piraro magbalik ra mo. Una mo na namian ko brako. Kag napanan ko ay laban ka order ko. Daway ka dugang lang ka dugang ang negosyon nanda.
Compared to the other blacksmiths who are using manual blower and manual sander who can make only one binangon a day. Manong Ernie, however, could make at least 6 binangons a day because he can work fast with the use of the electric machines. It is also an advantage for him because he does not need more people to do the manual blower and sander. But it is a disadvantage if there is no electricity because they cannot use the machines. The blacksmiths were also invited in other places to demonstrate the process of making bolos and other iron metals. They bring all the materials that they need to the place where they will demonstrate. They already had been to University of the Philippines Visayas, Rojas City, and Cebu. Mr. Joel A. Armada, 58 years old, is one of the buyers of the bolos.
Hindi man nga sige kundi kilala namon halin sa una kaya tatay nila snig soon pa namon
Saligan.
hindi man masaligan kundi kilala sa una pa nang kilala. Di dala na natanan na saligan sa bungay din nakilala na
Hindi mo pa na sila dala.
sa North Cotabato.
Blacksmithing has contributed a lot in the life of the people in Badyangan. It has been their livelihood and a tradition over the years. The bolo making has been passed on from father to son to other relatives to make sure that the continuity of the blacksmithing is preserved. Many of them depend on this kind of work to sustain their families. Even though they do not earn that much from this work, they still continue to do it because of their passion. Blacksmithing is now rare and can only be found in specific places like Badyangan. This kind of livelihood has been a good source of income. It is now reaching different places and the qualities of products are already excellent for export in other places. Though bolo making is hard and can take a lot of time to create a few bolos, but in the end, it is all worth it.